Hey there everybody, it's Ken, hope you're doing well. So if you're like me, you want to maximize the value of everything that you buy, and one of the things that I've done with my Amazon Fire Stick is get around those geo blocks or geo restrictions that I've talked about in previous videos and give myself access to international streaming content that may not be available in the region that I'm currently occupying, and I've done that all without paying an extra cent using free VPNs. Now, I spent weeks testing 92 different free services to narrow them down to these three. And of course, I will include links in the description to all of them, as well as coupon codes and any discounts that I might have. And of course, all of these recommendations are safe to use, and they have dedicated Firestick VPN app, and they give you a decent amount of streaming time too. However, like every free VPN, they all have their limits too, from restricted speeds to data caps. A free VPN just can't give you the unlimited service you get with a low-cost VPN, so with these three recommendations, it'll give you an opportunity at no cost to try them all, open up that Fire Stick, and start watching anything, anywhere, whenever you want. So when I was in the lab testing all 92 of these, how did I analyze them? What was my criteria? During my tests, I looked for a few things, including whether or not they had, as I mentioned before, a native Fire Stick app, so that when you go to install it, it's really easy and there's limited setup. I looked for whether or not they had generous or even no data limits, so you can stream a pretty decent amount of stuff during your trial. And I also looked to see if they had reliable, unrestricted speeds and streaming optimized servers for buffer-free viewing. And as I said before, the ability to bypass those geo-blocks and anti-VPN software to give you access to as many Fire Stick channels in as many regions as possible. And of course, if you ever, for some strange reason, had any issues, I also looked at the customer service department and see how they will be able to help you, whether it's 24/7, no matter where you are. And of course, most importantly, I wanted to make sure that they were safe and secure, because a lot of people, when looking at free VPNs, tend to focus upon this with a little bit of a misnomer that exists regarding, what they do with your data. But I can assure you, the three recommendations that I will have very shortly, all are very safe to use and are really fantastic services. So with so many low-cost, good VPNs available, I wanted to recommend some stuff that, while the service may be free to start, once you transition off of that, you will be really happy with it. So like with all businesses, running a VPN is not cheap. Even the smallest VPN company has to cover rental costs, buying its own servers, paying the people that operate it all, those wonderful customer service folks that you talk to and operate things behind the scenes, as well as, creating the website that you go to and the things that promote it. So when it comes to free VPNs, you need to know how the service you choose covers these costs, and everything that I'm about to recommend, even though they're limited versions of high-quality VPN, is that they're funded by the premium services subscription fees, which means the provider has no need to sell your data or use nefarious methods to make extra money, because there are people paying for the service and they know that the service is so good that once you try it and get a taste of it, you're going to want more. They can be great if you want to test out a service before committing to a paid subscription, and all three recommendations that I will make, ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark, are fantastic places to test the waters. Sorry, I had to go with the Surfshark pun there. And while some of these high-quality VPNs may have limitations like time restrictions, more often those restrictions apply to bandwidth, data, speeds, and servers. So it's not really about how long you're on there, it's more so about what you do when you're there. So getting back to the safety of these free VPNs that I'm about to recommend, all of them use military-grade encryption to hide your traffic and data. They all have other security measures of varying degrees. The same can't be said for the other completely free services that may, have pop-up ads or things like that, because running a VPN, as I said, costs money. So whether it's limited speeds, capped data, or logs, the totally free VPNs always have some sort of catch. The ones that I'm about to recommend are really good ways to circumvent that kind of gray area of some of these services that may not have the reputation of the ones that I'm about to recommend. Once again, I've got three recommendations, and depending upon your situation, will depend upon which one is a better fit for you. Those three VPNs are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. And of course, I'll include links to all of them in the description, as well as any deals, discounts, coupon codes, anything I can do to save you cash beyond what may be on their website. after your free trial is over. Feel free to take advantage of the trials with all of these high-quality VPNs. So if you've listened to previous videos, you know that I am a huge fan of ExpressVPN. I extol their praises endlessly and have actually asked them out on a date a few times, been rejected, but that's not going to break my confidence. It continues to be the fastest VPN. During those tests in my lab that I mentioned, they smoked everybody during the head-to-head speed test, and you've seen, if you looked at the results, how Express always comes out on top. In addition to being great for opening up your Fire Stick, they are fantastic for torrenting and unblocking other streaming services like Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime, Hulu, the list goes on and on and on. And there are, once you sign up for the regular service, any bandwidth limits. You don't have to worry about being penalized if you download or stream too much. As I said, the encryption is military grade and they keep you really safe and completely anonymous no matter what you're doing online. Express allows you to use its apps on up to 5 different devices simultaneously, and if you're looking for an app that is award-winning, look no further than Express, because they have won awards for theirs. So if you've never used a VPN before, this is a really, really great way to go, because it's really, really easy to use. And of course, their customer support is great 24/7. They are available to you if you need any help. And of course, if you decide to go with them after the free trial is over, check the description for links to those coupon codes, more information, promotions, discount, so I can get you the best deal possible. So if you're looking for the best VPN to open up that Fire Stick and really access content from wherever in the world you may be and wherever you want to watch it, ExpressVPN is the way to go. Coming in as our second top choice would be NordVPN. And what makes Nord different from ExpressVPN is that they're more for the person who has anonymity and security at the top of their list as far as priorities are concerned. Although not as fast as ExpressVPN, they do have this really cool double VPN feature that allows you to connect to 2 servers, which gives you even more anonymity and protection as a result. So if you are familiar, as I mentioned before, with how the VPNs work in general, what they do is they take your IP address and they bounce it to a different location, masking it so it looks like you are coming from somewhere else in the world. That allows you to access that content. So if you're in the UK and you want to access something from the United States, it masks your IP address to make it seem like you are in the United States, even though you're not, and you can watch whatever you want on the US version of Netflix or Amazon Prime. In this particular instance, they have a double VPN feature that bounces it to a second location, so you're routed to another place, so it's even safer and more anonymous. They also allow you to use up to 6 devices simultaneously as opposed to Express's 5, and just like Express, they have excellent support. They're really easy to use for torrenting and unblocking other streaming sites. They're fantastic as well. So if you prefer a little bit more anonymity and you want to keep yourself a little bit safer in your mind, you don't mind sacrificing some features like speed and performance, and save yourself a few dollars in the process once your trial is over, definitely go with NordVPN. And our third top choice would be Surfshark. Dun 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 dun. And this is a great one to get if you really want the best value, because not only is it the lowest cost option once your free trial is over from the things on my list of recommendations, but it also offers you the ability to use its apps on an unlimited number of devices simultaneously. So forget 5 or 6. If you've got like a house full of 15 people, everybody is covered there because you are able to use an unlimited number of devices. So if you're a multitasker like me, it's great for you as well. You can just keep everything open and not have to worry about any type of lag or anything like that. So if you need more than the 5 or 6 connections that Express or Nord provides, Surfshark is the way to go. So between these 3 VPNs during your free trial, if you want the best and fastest VPN you can get, go with Express. If you would rather save a few dollars per month and don't mind sacrificing some speed and performance and features that Express offers, Nord or Surfshark would be the one to get. And again, I'll put links to all of these down in the description below. I will also include any of the best deals and discounts that I can find that aren't available on the website. So once your free trial is over, you can save a lot of cash. So please feel free to take advantage of all of them. Why not? The more the merrier, I say. So when it comes to your Amazon Fire Stick and testing out a free VPN to open it up so you can watch content anywhere, a high quality VPN is the way to go. All 3 of the recommendations that I made fit the bill, so like I said, give them a whirl. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, please hit that thumbs up. I love validation. It warms my heart so much. And what also warms my heart is reading your questions and comments, because Nothing is more exciting than interacting with people who share the same passions as you and getting to throw some ideas around and answer questions and help each other, because that's what it should all be about. Everybody stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.